see. Alright, so I'm live on Twitch. So it's showing me live on... Alright, so it's showing me live there. Where can I see my shit on thing now? Okay, I see it here. Connect. Okay. So I am currently streaming both to YouTube and Twitch right now. Okay. Alright, so one person watching on YouTube, no people watching on Twitch, or one person watching on Twitch right now. Okay. Oh, alright. Alright, so yeah. That is dope. Stream can be accessed again from the manage list. Exiting will not end. Alright. So, okay, there's the live chat for YouTube. And this is what I'm gonna be doing from now on. I'm gonna start multi-streaming to multiple platforms. Trash. I'm trash. My sweaty ass hands. Bowlers. I think I could get something. Z-bully. Z-bowlers. Okay. So, bet. Awesome possum. Oh wow, there's a lot of people. Oh, I gotta do a giveaway now. Shit! There's a lot of people. Okay. Alright. So this is a test stream, and I am actually streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. That is actually dope. This is amazing technology. I should probably do it to Facebook too. Yeah, I should probably do it to Facebook too. That is fan-effing-tastic. But okay, but here's the other thing. I'm gonna have to download another program because when people start watching on different platforms, they're gonna start watching on, what's it called? People will start watching on YouTube, and they'll start watching, and they'll start chatting here. So, gonna have to download a program to get all the chats on one thing so I can see. All right. You can even add in LinkedIn. That's hilarious. Stream on Steam. Okay. All right. That's what's up. Okay. So we have done it. We are streaming the 2 different things at the same damn time, which is awesome. All right. All right. We out here. Hey, what's good, bruh? I haven't seen you like forever, man. I miss you. You just caught me when I'm doing a test thing. Look how stupid this game is. Look at this nonsense. Look at this bum ass game. Bum ass game, stupid. This game lets me play 2 Broly's. That's interesting, because I just saw you in the chat. Wait, so I saw you in the chat there. Okay, see, yeah, you're watching me on YouTube. Okay, yeah, I need to download that. So, yeah, what fucking bigs. Yeah, man, I'm actually testing because I've been meaning to do this. So, I got offered, not partnership or whatever, like, internship, I don't know, whatever it is on Twitch that lets you get paid. But I want to do something a little different, and I wanted to multi-stream, so I set it up here. I got to go ahead and link it to my Facebook, because there's like 1 or 2 Facebook groups that I'm part of. That I can do. So I'm going to link that over to. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and link Facebook. Uh-oh. What do we have here? You have my test of multi-stream. So, Neo, if you... I don't know if you follow my YouTube channel. I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time right now. And I'm probably going to go ahead and... Yeah, I mean, so like... Yeah, so the thing about Twitch though, if you accept those contracts, there's a clause when you accept those programs that say, oh, you can't, like, one of them says if you stream, yeah, it's a little bit loud. I probably just fixed that. I think it's just the sound. But anyway, so if you stream, right, you can't technically you can't upload for like 24 hours to YouTube, and you can't multi-stream on multiple different platforms when you're a part of Twitch. However, they don't enforce it right now. So a couple of, or if somebody is multi-streaming, they have a exclusivity deal with Twitch where it's like, all right, you're allowed to multi-stream. And those are like the bigger guys. But for everybody else, they technically, you are not allowed to multi-stream. Now, it's not an issue because nobody's actually getting hit for it. But 2 things. First thing, people will Yeah, so perfect example. Bum doesn't wait 24 hours. Yeah. But if somebody was a piece of shit, or if people just like started getting at him for that, it'd be bad. Hey, Neil Buster was good. Thanks for the follow. So if, but see, let's say Bum starts multi-streaming. The big issue that he would probably run into is somebody trying to report his channel while he's doing it, and Twitch will just nuke your channel. Like they'll just straight up be like, "Oh, you violated terms of service. You're done." They haven't been doing it, but it's a potential thing. Perfect example is the hot tub girls, where they were doing the they're doing their videos where just in a pool and just booty butt cheeks and getting money. That big one that was all over the news, it wasn't that they stopped her. They just cut all her funding. They cut all the advertisement revenue, but they didn't tell her. So the way Twitch does shit is like real sus, and that's why I rather grow the channel more to a bigger following and a bigger viewership count before accepting any of those programs. Right now I'm good. This is my hobby. I try to put up videos and shit during my free time, but I'm not rushing to do this to make money off of it. Would the extra money be nice? Yes, absolutely. However, I'm not rushing to do that. So I'm focusing right now on learning these programs, learning how to stream, learning how to do my transitions like this and all that other stuff, and trying to learn effects, teaching myself editing software programs and Photoshop, because that's something I personally want to do. So that's what I'm focused on. I don't mind taking a couple years. Like, if the way I look at it is, if I'm gonna do streaming as a big thing, that is going to be a commitment of at least 5 to 10 years before actually seeing no shit return on investment, like genuine return on investment. Because look at Bum shit took almost 15-20 years, I believe. And he also had to be a really good player in Melee, a really well-known player. So he had all those things. For somebody like me that's a bum-ass motherfucker playing games, I gotta have personality. But I'm just like teaching myself. However, that's the thing I kind of talk to people. I'm like, I don't, not doing the affiliate. I'm not gonna do the partnership unless through partnership and subs, I'm getting at least 1,000 to 15. If I'm not getting between 1,000 to 1,500 a month through subs, I don't see a point. I really don't, because it's a hobby, it's fun, but it's a lot of commitment and it's a lot of time. That's something that people don't know. Like, when I make those videos, the reason I haven't uploaded another video for a while is because when I make those videos, my computer is pretty good. The program still takes about an hour to process that video for me to upload it to YouTube. That's not counting the time of me sitting down with the video, trying to edit it, clean it up a little bit. It all takes time, and I don't even edit the videos as much as I want to. Like, I really want to edit the videos, but unfortunately I don't have time right now. So the way I look at it is, instead of accepting an affiliate, which is going to give me ads, which, doing my research, ads is actually something that turns people off to your stream because they show up and then they get an ad, they're like, F this, and they leave. I'd much rather just keep the stream as it is and grow more of a following before doing any commitment like that, because it's a lot. And honestly, the biggest thing that I need to get would be a following, which is why I'm currently streaming both on Twitch and on YouTube right now. I've been putting this off because I've been really busy, and thankfully my job is finally listening to the workers, and it's like, wow, we do overwork. Yeah. We make you work 14, 15 days in a row and maybe give you a weekend off. Like, yeah, stop being dicks. But now it looks like I'm gonna have a little bit more time to catch up, so I'm gonna be working on this. So I'm definitely linking this to YouTube. I'm gonna link this to Facebook as well, because why not? Like, I have Facebook. I hardly go on it, but I got video game groups. Yeah. Go watch me be salty at the game. But it's really important to do that. For the people that are here right now, I see there's a couple of guys. I see you, Iron Phoenix, with the Obey emote. That's probably one of the greatest Dragon Ball memes right now. with Goku and Vegeta with the drip, courtesy of Bulma, which makes sense because she's rich. For everybody that's in the chat right now that's listening to me run my mouth, I'm gonna remind y'all again. Bum was the GOAT, allowing me to promote. I'm going in. I'm gonna be hosting that barbecue, so it's gonna be the salt mines. What I always try to do is once a month I try to do a in-person sit down, especially during COVID, to allow us to play one another and try to get better. I like to call it the 0-2 crew because we're just really bad trying to get better. So I'm gonna do a special edition of Salt Mines where it's gonna be in my backyard, and it's an excuse to throw a barbecue. Throwing a barbecue, inviting a couple players. Right now, I've asked Bum to come through. He wants to come through. He already told me. Coach Steve, hopefully if he is able to, because he said he'll definitely try. Alucard, I asked him. He's pending as well. He needs to go and double check his schedule and stuff like that. And then like a couple other people, and then a couple of other people that I know. A couple of people that I know that have been to the salt mines as well. It's not just like the players that you know, they're influencers. Like there are people that have been in my chat since day one that I'm inviting. So Rusty Blaze, I asked him, I was like, hey, I'm doing it. You're invited to come. Mr. G is one of my favorite just people on the internet when it comes to fighting games, and I told him to come through. I'm keeping it very limited though. We still have COVID and stuff like that. Biggs, if you're actually here, last time I heard you weren't even in New York, bro. If you come through, it's not even a stream video game thing. It's just I haven't seen you in God knows how long, and yeah, you come through. You know where I live. Shit, remember the hood rat shit we used to get into back in the day. But next week on Friday, May 28th, and it works out because it's also the start of that. I keep forgetting what it is. It's that weekend they're doing the, what is it, CEO? It's not CEO. It's something that's going on this weekend, and I'm already forgetting what it is. But it's that online series that they're doing where they're going to be showcasing a bunch of games and a bunch of matches and stuff. So it works out because you already know HOC is a part of it because they've been holding down for DBSZ this entire time. Team Spooky is in that lineup as well. I wish I could find it. One of you guys in the chat probably know exactly what it is. But yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Yeah, not Twitch Rivals. Twitch Rivals is the MKX thing. It is different. What the hell is it? I'm gonna go on Event Hubs real quick because I know they have it. I should probably start playing. I want to play other games. It's just when I play different fighting games, I want to sit down with those fighting games because I really would like to play. Because I have Tekken and I haven't played Tekken in God knows how long. I've been playing a little bit more Street Fighter 5. Yeah, man, like there's just a lot of different fighting games. I don't want to play MK11. That game, if you think this game gets me salty, the way that the community is, the MK players online, I hate them motherfuckers. They're some of the nastiest, most toxic assholes. They don't even have to be in voice chat. They could just doing the tea bags and dumb shit. And I'm like, bro, fuck you. And then you just get robbed in that game. I was telling Bum, I was like, yo, this robbery emote is way overdue. But when I first saw the picture, I was like, what is that, a picture of MK11? I was like, what? And he started laughing because he knows it's like in that game, that shit, people get robbed in that game. You just get hit with 3 crushing blows and a fatal. You could play neutral, be beating somebody up, and then your opponent goes, crushing blow, crushing blow, crushing blow, fatal blow. Now shake my hand and tell me GG. That, and it sucks because I think after a while I was just playing the guest characters. I wasn't even playing the main roster. I didn't even care about the main roster for MK. Like the guest characters in that game is so OD. Like they put Terminator and RoboCop. still a king main. I know you still out here. I haven't played yet, and they just announced that online tournament series for Tekken. They just announced it. Where the hell is this thing? I know they announced it. I'm like scrolling through event hubs and I do not see it. It was a while ago. It was like they announced it and I haven't seen anything else since. It's like, yeah, whatever. We're doing a tournament series. Yeah. So I'm sure anybody watching the stream has seen my boy Osama bin Fat Man. Me bin Fat Man used to play a lot of a lot of Marvel 3 when it first came out, like vanilla. Like we were trying to be good, but we were both garbage. But we were in there. We were playing that game OD. And fun fact, me and bin Fat Man, he's over on YouTube right now. Me and bin Fat Man, we actually were playing it a lot, and I was one of the first people that introduced Prodigy to Marvel 3, because he used to live like down the block from me. So I was like, hey, like I'm gonna bring over my Xbox and check this game out. And we were like showed him Marvel 3 and he was like, oh, this game is OD. I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I swear to God, after I showed him the game is when I stopped, because then I stopped playing the game more or less, because I didn't have a lot of time. And then they dropped Ultimate Marvel 3 and I definitely didn't have time around then. And I was like, whatever, and kept it moving. And then fast forward like a year later, I'm in California in the desert going, damn, I can't go to Evo, checking Evo top 8 for the last MV3 tournament for it because it was at the end of the cycle. And I see freaking, I was like, Prodigy, who's this kid? Wait a minute. I was like, Hassan, what? Since when? I showed you this game yesterday. How'd you get so nasty? Yeah, I can't find this goddamn announcement. Yeah, it's cooked. All right, I give up. But there's a Memorial Day weekend. There is going to be a lot of streaming events and activities. So you guys should pay attention and stuff. I never really got into Soul Calibur after what was it, Soul Calibur 2? I played a lot of Soul Calibur 2 and I played a lot of Soul Calibur 3. Soul Calibur 3, I want to say it was Soul Calibur 3, where that game in the arcade had a really weird kind of like King of the Hill mode. So like when you went to the arcade, you could play story mode. So Soul Calibur, I think it was either 2 or 3. So you go into the arcade cabinet, and before, it didn't just automatically throw you into arcade mode, you had a choice. So there was something, it was like a conquest mode. So what the game did was, you would go ahead, put in your quarters, select conquest mode, and you would pick your character, and you actually create a profile. So you create a profile, pick your character. So you go in the game and you would play. And the arcade machine would actually more or less record everything that you did. Basically, what was it? It would just record what you did and kind of like picked up on all your tics, all your habits, everything that you did, right? And it would basically create a ghost of you on an arcade. And you would play like 10 matches, and at the end of the 10 matches there was like 4 little territory faction things. So you'd be part of a faction, and if you like won all 10 the more matches you won, the more territory your faction would take over. So I was so addicted to that, because the thing was, you create a profile, but then other people will come in and create different profiles too. And the pizza shop that the game was at, a lot of people were playing the shit out of Soul Calibur, even if it was just single player, because they would do that. Like, it was a lot of shit talking going on in the arcade or in the pizza shop, because people were like, oh yeah, oh, you're gonna go play conquest mode? Ooh, well, good luck with that. I remember there was one dude, it was me and him, would go back and forth, because he would play and he's like, damn. He was like, oh, that's you? He would see me log on and he's like, oh, you're that player? Oh, your computer control character pretty good, so you must be pretty nasty. And then if they saw you, they could actually jump in and play versus against you, and it would actually affect the actual conquest mode of the arcade machine. So it was a lot of shit talking, but it was always fun, because even if they weren't there, you just hear the shit talking, because you would log in and it's like, oh, we took away all your territory. Actually, we conquered your shit. And then it would reset. It was just really dope. And it really, you could only get that kind of experience, offline experience in the arcade. So I remember playing a shit ton of Soul Calibur 2. After that, I was like, like the games are fun. I think they're dope. They had some pretty dope ass guest characters, but I just kind of like lost interest. But I'll watch the hell. So it's like, even if I don't play a game, I'll watch the hell out of other people play games and stuff. Yeah, Fat Man, he's like, yeah, you bringing it back. People used to come through. I was like, yeah, man, used to be out here, and we were bad. That was the thing. So my boy, he's talking about my boy Sam, who introduced me to a lot of different fighting games. And we would go down to Chinatown Fair every now and then and shit. Just like, yo, and we would always say, it was like, I'm actually just garbage. I'm actually just trash. There's some good memories. Like, we played some Street Fighter 4 when it first dropped. I remember my boy was freaking, we went to a local tournament for Street Fighter 4 when it first dropped. And I was an El Fuerte player. And my boy was playing Zangief, and the El Fuerte player was kind of nasty. My man was doing the run, stop, fierce loops. He's like, wow, wow, wow. And I remember I watched him, so he lost the first round, and I was like, yo, listen, freaking, El Fuerte, like, after 3-4, that shit's not real. There's a gap in there. So, like, it came down to the last game, last match for them. And my man was running. He was like, yeah. And I was like, yo, there's a gap right there. And Zangief in Street Fighter 4, when he did his ultra, it was like frame 1. So you see him, he's like just going ham, just Ric Flair chopping him. And then he did it too many times. And you just see for Mother Russia. And he's like sticking his hand out like, oh no. And because El Fuerte was as tough as a wet piece of loose leaf paper, my man folded the shit out of him. And then he turned around, he's like, good looks. I was like, yeah, I got you, man. It's like I was always kind of around different fighting game things, but never was able to commit to it until I came back to New York after traveling the world and doing all sorts of stuff with the military. It's like, all right, now it's my time. Late than never, but being here. But I love, it's good though. It looks like the stream is holding up very well, both on YouTube and on Twitch. There is a slight delay for YouTube. Well, actually, there's a delay for both, which is good. That's what I want. I wonder, actually, everybody should be able to hear my sound effects. My man Z-Bully comes out. Princess Trunks. Like, I swear, if I start playing Z-Bully like that and I see a Trunks, I'm playing that sound effect a lot. Oh. That's weird. I'll do that. Missed that. I used to play, yeah. Actually, me and my boy would play a lot of Dark Resurrection. Dark Resurrection was the one that I got into a lot because they basically put Solid Snake. Dragunov is just Russian Solid Snake. Because one of my favorite video games of all time is Metal Gear Solid. I remember back in the day, little kids, young pups. So when PlayStation, the original PlayStation was out, the way they would promote games, they would actually mail, like you could subscribe and they would mail discs, demo discs to your house. So like every so often it's like, hey, these are the games that are coming out. So I remember I went to, it was what summer it was, but I was in Puerto Rico because my family's out there and we would go out there for the summer. And there was neighbors that we had, they had a PS1 and they had, it was the one that came with the demo for Metal Gear Solid. I remember playing fuck out that. And like that game was just so much fun to just, even the demo was fun to fuck around with and just figure shit out and just mess around with the AI. Like, bro. So anytime there's a character that's like Solid Snake or similar, I'm like, yep, that's my character. It's the Solid Snake of this game that's mine. 30 minutes. All right, so this was fun, guys. I appreciate you guys coming to see. I'm glad to see that this multi-stream thing works. Now I just gotta, key things I gotta do is get the program so that I can get the chat. So there is a program I need to download so I can see everyone's chat, because right now I'm switching between YouTube and Twitch to see the different chat. So I'm gonna go ahead, download that program so I can see everybody's chat at the same time, and I believe it'll let me respond and shit like that. Yeah, the Spiral demo. I would hold on to those discs because I mean, for me, it's more nostalgic. Like, yes, I remember this. But I feel like those discs would actually be worth something in the future. They didn't come in a case or anything. It was always just like an envelope, like, oh, here's the demo for these games. Because that's the first time I played Tekken. It was Tekken 2 when it was on the disc, demo disc. So your demo disc with Spiral, that shit might be worth some money, unless it got cooked. Because it's very difficult. I mean, they were toys, right? Video games are toys, so they don't really make it that long. And CDs are not as durable as cartridges. So multi-stream is a success. I doubt I'm gonna get back on stream today because Acoustics is just getting up. He's probably gonna take a shower and do what he gotta do, and we'll probably be making our way towards Bums right away. Because we're going back to Com again. So yesterday I played Com. Today I'm gonna play this Com, and then tomorrow, if you guys do not follow or are aware of Carolina Cup, definitely hit that follow button for. I gotta find his name again. I'll be messing up. I'm sorry. There's a lot of you guys. If I don't remember names, because I've always been terrible with that, please don't be offended. But yeah, Carolina Cup is every Sunday. Luke's been asking me to do it, and I'm always like, yeah, sure. And then I'm a piece of shit. And this week I was like, you know what? Yes, I will give it a shot. So definitely go check out Carolina Cup tomorrow. It's Luke Answorth on his Twitch channel. I'm gonna be streaming my little run for that on Sunday. And definitely check out Bumps tonight. How I did in Com yesterday, I think I went like 2-2. I think I went 2-2, but they were just mentioning, like, because like I said, I don't remember names. Unlike Fighter TN, I remember your ass. I'm coming for you. I was like, you might have gotten me, but I'm coming back stronger. How's it going, man? I'm just doing a test stream. But yeah, yesterday I think I went 2-2, but the players I played against, because like I had a lot of, like 1 and 2 matches. Like one of them, like Bum and Acoustics were like, oh yeah, he's actually really good. So the fact that you went 1 and 2 is good. I was like, all right, cool. I'm just trying to just do a better job of just playing the game better, getting my hits, getting my damage, and getting my confirms. So I like, key example, this old Viejito right here, I can't just pick him up and play. I gotta sit down and train him up for a little bit and do this combo. Like for me, I treat this like it's bread and butter, but it's easy to drop. So, but that goes back into the fact that I'm actually taking notes. Not Fighter 10. You ended up, you're top 8 NLBC, top 3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I always remember people that beat me. People that beat me, I'm like, I bet I'm gonna fuck you up one day. But I remember playing you. I was like, all right, I think I definitely need to sit down and play more. But yeah, let me log off. Wasn't real stream, but I appreciate y'all letting me run my mouth for a little bit. Appreciate you guys. Once again, Com tonight, Carolina Cup tomorrow, next Friday, barbecue, BBQ, salt mine stream. If I get an inflatable pool, I might just put that shit in the pool channel, and it's gonna be freaking JoeRod poolside barbecue stream. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's just gonna be me and Acoustics in a fucking inflatable pool and shit. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Rome. You know what? We'll talk more when I go over to com because I'll be on the mic for a little bit. But thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for seeing this test stream. It was a success. We're on YouTube and Twitch. That's crazy technology. And I'll catch y'all guys later. Peace.